Whenever you take up any challenge, there are always a setback. And if you let those setbacks drive you backwards, you are going to kind of drown. You may not achieve everything 100%, but you should always strive for it. I was born in New Delhi and we lived in Lahore before partition. But basically we were refugees. My dad had always been a big inspiration, and he always told us, whatever you have in your brain, no one and can ever take it. He told me my math was not that good, so I could be a doctor. He felt I was very compassionate and was a good listener. And he said, if you keep these two qualities, will make you a better doctor, and you must listen to look into the eyes of the patient. We didn't have enough money that we could go back to India like some of our friends did and established our practice. I had a sister in Canada. She said, why don't you come here for a few years? So our goal was only to come to Canada for 3 years, have $200,000 and go back. It was quite a culture shock when we landed and drove up to Prince Albert. We met 5 cars on the way. I had my daughter with me, and I was pregnant at the time. I literally cried, where the hell we are. You couldn't turn back and you had to survive, but the next challenge came. Where am I going to work? And I was the first female doctor here, fighting against a male-dominated medical community. So the only choice I had left was to start my own practice. The other obstetricians who work in the other clinic, they said, oh, well, she's a female, she's going to take all the patients. So they really wanted me to leave, but the obstetrics was building up quite well. They were right that the patients wanted a female obstetrician, and that was very good for me. This northern area is covered by a lot of Aboriginal people, and you didn't see much difference between any developing country. Poor nutrition, poor housing, poor home conditions. One kid I had, parents alcoholics, single child, and she said to me, I go home and by supper time they're both drunk and I don't know what to do. And I said, you have 2 paths to take. One, either you join them or you use them. I said, you have 2 years left in school. You eat your supper, take your books, and study till it comes out of your ears. So she worked hard, became a lawyer. I think that is the biggest reward I can get ever. When one project is done, I'm always looking for something else. I thought, we have done a lot in Canada. It's time to pay back. So I was thinking, what can I do for India now? I think when you see a woman in distress, which I see a lot in my practice, you feel that if she didn't have a support of some kind, she's not going to be able to survive. You had to be truthful to them and tell them how they could improve themselves and how they could fight out their problems. And sometimes they only need a little finger to lift up. With the underprivileged women I work with, I find even that little help is very, very important.